At least two companies that CNA spoke to say that they have plans to hold larger work-related events under the new COVID-19 guidelines. Authorities have announced that organisers now need only notify them rather than seek approval. That's before proceeding to hold events for up to 1,000 people. Natasha Razak with the story.
Virtual meetings and hybrid events could soon be a thing of the past. That's as large work-related events like corporate retreats and staff training can now be held. But participants will be capped at 1,000 and no eating or drinking will be allowed. Propnex is one of many firms taking advantage of the changes. It's planning to hold its annual convention in about 2 months' time. The event typically draws a crowd of about 4,000 people. But while the firm can only have a quarter of the usual attendance and no food or beverage under the new rules, it says they're a good start towards a post-pandemic future.
We can always give them a good lunch break. Okay, if it's a full-day event, we can plan a morning session. Then after that, we can go for a lunch break. Then they can come back for the afternoon session. We have done that before, so I don't think that poses a challenge to our events.
Mr. Lim says the firm will deploy staff to ensure participants comply with the safe management measures for work-related events. These include keeping a safe distance of at least 1 meter from each other and keeping 2 meters between zones with up to 100 persons per zone. An association that represents convention and exhibition organisers says the measures are similar to those applied to MICE events in the last 15 months. This has given firms a chance to get used to the new norm.
Notwithstanding that food and beverages are currently not allowed at these events, I think the greater good cannot be understated here. The greater good here being an opportunity to re-engage with an internal audience. There is certainly some inquiries across the board in the MICE ecosystem.
One association management company says it's planning a conference in May, but it'll forgo the new and simpler route in favour of food and beverages this time.
We are applying through the current MICE business event application route because F&B are served. Being a full day or 3 or 4 day event, we need to have that F&B put in as part of the program.
However, Mr. Tan adds that the relaxed measures will come in useful for their shorter events, like annual general meetings and town halls.